We need to do a, oh, we're live.
What's up, you guys? We're back at it again. It's the girl crew from SafeWord, and we are pulling a hot girl pop up on you.
Yes.
Yes, the girls at SafeWord, we don't play. We pull up, and we pull up fast.
Hard.
Yes. Coming in
hard.
hot. Coming in hot.
Coming hot.
It is Thirsty Thursdays here at SafeWord. Woo, 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 woo. And
So I'm saying y'all should have something to, drink. I don't care if it's Kool-Aid or juice or freaking water or something, Hey, Thirsty
Thursdays. We're going to sip and we're going to spill the tea. That's what we're going to do. And before we go any further, my name is Miss Sasha Lyncher, and I'm one of your co-hosts here at SafeWord. And I got my girl here with me.
I'm Orora Storm. I think y'all know me by now. I'm the host of the show. All right.
We like to give you these hot girl pop-ups in between our lives and in between our video drops, showing you what we're going to bring you for the week. So we like to give you some tasty little tidbits because, we like our tidbits here, especially with the hot girl crew. Hey. So we can just have a deeper dive into some conversation, kind of elaborate on maybe the softer side of things, or, just give you a different view at looking at, a specialty world and looking at just the regular world and the scheme of getting to know yourself. Yes. So we're
all this drippage.
Somebody get a wet floor sign because it's getting drippy in here. It's gonna get wet.
Exactly.
So today we are going to talk about age. Age ain't nothing but a number. Aaliyah said it best back in the day. And we all know how things, we ain't gonna talk about that. But age ain't nothing but a number. Or is it?
Oh, frozen.
Do you want to build a snowman?
I'm frozen. Give me 1 has to see technical difficulties. I don't know if anybody can hear.
We are. I hear you, girl. I'm over here singing Frozen for you.
We talking technical difficulties. Go. You gotta love when I freeze, right? I can't see nothing, can't hear nothing. Hopefully y'all can hear me because I'm just like do.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Waiting for something to happen.
Here, and your audio is working and your visual's working, so you're here with me.
Girl. All right, cool.
Yeah,
cool. I'm telling you, we've been having technical difficulties. It's not just Sasha this time around.
And we're gonna press on. We're gonna wage forward in the name of
kink
liberation.
In the name
of
kink
and sexual liberation. Sexual liberation.
Yes, exactly.
So we're talking about age. Age plays a factor to some people, and some people don't find it a problem. Right. And when it comes to a partner or a placing or in certain situations, because there's, subsectors in the kink world that do revolve around age. But we're going to start off with the topic: how old is too old? Like, is there a sense of too old for you? Or, let's talk about it.
Okay, so for me personally, I don't think that there's an age limit. I'm sapiosexual, just like you. So like, if you can intrigue me mentally, then age is nothing but a number. But Here's the deal. You have to kind of really, once again, we're going back to this, know yourself and what you like. Because, if you're dealing with somebody that's older, you've got to realize, if you're the younger one, that you guys are going to have some differences, and some different levels of understanding just from experience level here on time and grade. You can't replace time and grade. You know what I'm saying?
Right. No. So, yeah. And that's just for that's like, we're talking about in our regular relationships and our regular interactions with our partner and whatever we're doing. Age, that's not a factor for you. Okay. Age, like you said, it's not a factor for me either. Because sapiosexuality is more of how can you report with me? It's a more of a mental process. And if you're seasoned beyond your years mentally, then you can't really get jiggy with someone on the same spectrum as you. We can't get jiggy with it. We cannot.
Well, and see, for me, it's I don't mess with younger guys, or younger women for that matter, younger people. Okay. Because the maturity level and the communication level, unless somebody's extremely mature, usually isn't there. Not for me anyways, that's just me personally. But some people do it. And you can find somebody that's younger and they can be completely mature. It's just, it's a preference thing. I give everybody a chance, but for the most part, when you give the younger person the chance, you end up going, oh yeah, I went through that already in my 20s. I can't.
Right.
No,
I'm not a teacher. I'm the
I
principal at
can't.
this point. So we can't get jiggy with that. So,
Right.
okay. So let's say this. So is there a personal side for you? We're going to go off rail a little bit. Is there a personal side for you with like a relationship versus your goddess, inner goddess? Is there a separation in those relationships? So with that separation, does age matter in either or?
In that separation. No, I mean, no, because like in a play scene, I don't, it's I'm the dom and I'm kind of running things. And so it's just, what is it that you need? The age factor, because I'm not, going into a relationship with these people.
Right.
So, I mean, there is a type of relationship, but I'm not doing, a personal relationship with this person.
Right.
So for me, yeah, no, I wouldn't do that with a play scene, but within my own personal relationships, like I said, I give everybody a chance, and it's really up to that person to show me if they're mature enough or not. But real quick, before we keep on with this conversation, I wanted to mention something. So yesterday we did a pop-up live on Findom. And that's a hot topic right now, you guys. So here's the deal. If you've noticed, if you're watching our YouTube, right, it's not up. It's not there. Where did it go?
I don't know.
Sasha, would you like to explain where it
went? Okay, so here's the tea, guys. We love giving you guys educational content, and we definitely love having these elaborate conversations that kind of dive deeper into relationship topics that we're all going through and situational topics that we're all going through. So with that being said, our hot girl pop-ups, if you miss them, guess what, baby? You missed it, and you're gonna have to go over to our Patreon so you can get the full tea, because we ain't gonna spill it all on live. We can't do that to y'all.
No,
we
can't do that. But I mean, we've got some really good tips and tricks on how to just go about this findoming, how to talk about it, how to, step into the field, what you should do. So, I mean, I think that, like that info, if you guys were on the live last night, I dropped a ton of freaking tea. And I mean, it is
free game
how to enter into this and do it right. So, if you want to see it, we have a Patreon, and I'm going to be putting that link up here soon, guys. So be stay tuned, because we've got a lot of Findom stuff coming to that. We've got a lot of, full-on explanations on how to go about some of the. Oh, hold on.
What? What's going on here? Who goes there?
Hello, Mr. Kane. Hello, Mr. Kane.
Hey, how are you ladies doing tonight?
We're just playing here.
It's a hot girl pop-up.
Right.
Why can't I be on then?
Yeah, right?
Well, who told you to come hijack our party? Who told you to come piggyback on our parade, sir?
Actually, I just wanted to come in and just let everybody know that, I was watching the hot girl pop-up that you guys did last night, talking about findoming and everything.
Oh, okay.
And what's up?
I said, oh, okay. What'd you think?
Right.
It's a lot of really good information, but you're missing one key component. And I think if everybody wants to find that out, they're going to have to join the Patreon to get something that no other page is providing out there. And that's a male's perspective.
Ooh.
So come join the Patreon, where me and Remy break this stuff down, talk about it from the other side, so that way you guys get to understand just a little bit better what exactly you guys are getting into. So with that being said, I won't take up too much of your guys' time. You girls do what you girls do best. And
you're just ready to drop a
join the
promo
Patreon, because we're going to be having some information on there.
Mike freaking drop. Okay, bye, Kane. Thank you for joining us.
Bye.
You just had to come hijack the what the mess? Like, you coming in on a hot girl live with what? Oh, well, he made his dom be known today.
Hello.
So we're gonna break all of this stuff down for you guys. So y'all better be watching, because even Kane said we gonna share the other side.
And here's the thing, like, wouldn't you want to hear it from the horse's mouth itself? I mean, we're going to be breaking down all of these things and these things that you can do online. So, I mean, I think you should be joining, because it's not just going to come from a woman's perspective, I guess. He's already committing to tell you, is that breaking guy code? Is that breaking?
No.
No?
Honestly, what we're going to do in this kind of series, in these discussions, we're going to help you guys figure out, is something you have a kink, or something you have, is this a lifestyle for you, or is it just dating? We're going to help you guys identify, because sometimes maybe you're going about things the wrong way and you're not finding your match because you're not looking for the right probing words. You're not looking for those clues. So we're going to help you figure out if you're into this, if this is, we're going to help you digress that and help you with some of these situations that you may be coming in, because they don't need to be misconnections. You just need to be informed.
Right.
So,
and just have the right information. Playing safe,
and safe is better than sorry.
And that's like the coolest thing, that like the guys are willing to, I didn't even know that, like Kane's willing to freaking just drop the T. He's like, look, I will do some Patreons. Watch this.
Right. Well,
I will show y'all.
We really want to drive that home. We want you guys to be equipped, and we want you guys to get a better sense of self. Because if you could do that, then you could tackle the world. And freeing your mind, the rest will follow. Once you, clear your headspace, your thoughts are in line, and you're like, yes, I do like that. We've elaborated, so now I understand. If you have no understanding, you'll never know. So come join us on our pop-ups, come join us on our lives, and don't forget that Patreon is going to have all the missing info that you've been looking for.
Exactly. So, I mean, and you guys need to be paying attention, because here's the deal. Some hot girl pop-ups will be left up there. Other ones I'm taking down. And if you want to see them, you got to join our Patreon. So,
yes. So, now that we've gotten all that, and Kane just hijacked our show.
Just cut us off at the knees of what we were talking about. Okay, let's get off of this, because I don't want to. What's next? Remy gonna jump in? Like, what the?
Who knows? Well, while we're segueing, we want to make sure that you guys are part of the family. You guys are naughty little deviants with us, so go ahead and smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, hit the bell.
Hit the bell so you know when we're coming on. Okay?
Yeah.
If you don't want to follow our social media, hit subscribe, hit the bell. You'll get a notification when we come live.
Right. So with that being said, we talked about age. How old is too old? Right. So and then we talked about age within regular relationship, and then age within scene relationship. Right. Exactly.
So wait, I've got a question for you though. Okay. So like, if you're in a play scene, because this is taken from a different angle, you switch, right? So if you're in a play scene, and let's say you're playing the sub position, or the one that's giving up the control or relinquishing control, would you be okay dealing with a younger dom, or are you looking for somebody that's older?
So in that aspect, if I was switching and I was like giving up power, I would rather have someone more mature. So I know that they would be compassionate and empathetic to, staying on protocol, because
that doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to stay on protocol to age.
Correct.
But you have a better chance of it than somebody that's maybe younger and hasn't done this for very long.
And with that chance, just for me, when an older person, you kind of read those cues a lot better than just a younger, dom, like just going too hard at something. And then it's like, okay, so pineapples. God bless you. God, gonna bid you adieu.
That was nice. Now I say no. Imagination. No more.
No imagination. You killed it. Flatline.
Right.
But I would be more preempted to like enjoy that and let loose a little bit more, because I feel like it's just a more mature person. It's more just depending on the situation, because my scene is more so a private thing, because I'm still training to.
Yes, you are, girl.
To harness all of mine. So I'm new to practice, but I do practice. So in my personal relationships, I go top like either or, because that's different for me. And those relationships are more dating. It's not like I'm sapo, so I don't really care about labels or anything like that. I've dated people for years, and we've had such emotionally connected relationships, such intimate relationships without having a title on it. And it's cool. Like, that's cool that that's your friend, because you guys understand. But in those relationships, I would say, depending on the seasoned spirit of the person, if they can retort with me, then I can, a couple years. But for the most part,
it's always older. You want to look for somebody a little bit more mature.
Correct. Okay, so speaking of that, I'm gonna piggyback it, throw it back to you. I'm gonna throw it back to you. So how old is too old? Is there a cap on the situation?
Ooh,
What's your cap?
Okay, so are we talking personal?
No cap. What's your cap with age?
So are we talking personal or are we talking like
Both?
Both. Okay, so personal.
Well, I know the other side, damn near. You probably don't care, child.
I don't care. I don't care. Like old, you could be 76, you could be 99. If you in a wheelchair, I know how to work with that too, boo boo. So if you got a disability, here for it. But no, so I guess in my personal, you just got to be able to keep up with me. So like, let's say you're 76, okay? Let's say you're 80. But you've got to be young at heart. You got to be able to keep up here. You know what I'm saying? That's really the only thing that would hold me back. Like if you are everything that I'm looking for here, then what does it matter? What's between someone's legs? First of all, for me, what's between someone's legs or the lack thereof, or your age. If you can meet me here, meet me at the mines, we're good.
Yeah. Because I can really be honest, I've been way more stimulated sometimes in relationships that I don't even have like a physical intimacy with that person. But in a relationship, I don't like, I agree with you. If you can stimulate me mentally and you support me in ways and give me security in other ways, then I can compromise with that. But like you said,
she's like, no, but I like my older men.
I really do like a seasoned man. Like I can't lie. Sean Connery, I still think his ass is hot. Like God, he could get it. He's seasoned.
Yeah, I mean, and here's the deal. Like, it's just, it's gotta match up because like let's put it this way. Like if I meet personally someone who's very dominant and older, because a lot of times when you're older, you run into a lot of men that go on this dominant thing, and so it doesn't match well. We gonna butt heads. We
right
when you heads.
So when you have that stern, really assertive, like my mind's made up kind of older.
Yeah, that's where I'm the stick in the mud. I don't have open, communication. I don't have an open mind. I'm judgmental, because a lot of older people are like that. You know what I'm saying? So if once again, it's the person. It's the person.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I agree with you. Yeah, they'd have to match the vibe. They definitely would. Right. So, okay. So what else was our point? Okay.
She's like, okay, wait, hold up. I had another one.
No, I made bullet points because this was such an interesting conversation.
And we want to stay on cue for you guys. So if you see her looking down, it's so that we stay on cue and stay on track to know where we're going to be going. But I know that you did want to move into age play in general. Yeah.
Right. That's coming next. Coming next. So we're talking. So we talked about, age and our cap. So with an age gap, what are some obstacles that you may come into and how do you kind of handle those? Like maybe if you go too far in age gap, maybe your syncopation with your body's off, one person may have
that could be, there's a lot of things that could be negative about it, but here's the deal. Like if you're you're compatible on all other levels. Let's say you have really good communication. You have, your love languages are the same. You guys speak the same love language. That caring, that commitment, all of those things that you're looking for. Maybe that's not what you're looking for, but let's just use that as an example. So those are all the things that you're looking for and they're there, and say that something's missing because he's a little bit older. Maybe he can't keep up with you in the bedroom. You know what I'm saying? So, then it's like it's a way of options. How important is it to you? It's that pros and cons list that you played in high school. Like when you liked a guy or you liked 3 or 4 guys and you put their names at the top and then you're like, I like this, and this. And here's my cons. He doesn't do this, and you'd compare it. Like, I know a lot of girls that did that like back in the day in school. So it's the same kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? You weigh your options, you see where it sits, and is it worth. Because in any relationship, I don't care if it's a friendship, I don't care if it's a relationship with your mama, I don't care if it's a relationship with your brother, your sister, your children, there's always a level of give and take and conceding. So there's something that you're going to ending up giving up to receive sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And so like if everything else matches, then why wouldn't you, then it shouldn't be a factor. Like one of the things that I definitely want to say on this is that age should not be a factor, especially if you're worried about what your family, your friends, or people in your life think about your relationship.
Right.
That, like, let all that shit go, because they're not living your life. They're not going to be
Right.
here at the end of time. You know what I'm saying? And if you are connected to that person, you know, that could be your love. That could be your soulmate. You could marry that person. So why would you allow judgment of others? Really,
Right.
that's the only thing that I could see stopping somebody from doing an age gap type of a
Right.
thing. Once you're of age to date like that, like under 18, I'm not suggesting this for anyone under the age of 18.
Absolutely not.
But I mean, once you're an adult, like, what does it matter? Like, do you love that person? Does that person love you? Do they treat you good? Okay, so what's the problem?
Right. Exactly.
A lot of times what I get from, you know, girls and people that come to me for help is like, well, my mom this and my cousin's this, and they think I should be with someone younger and yada yada. And it's like, okay, well, if you're going to allow everybody else in your world to rule what the heck's going on with you, then you're going to be a very unhappy person.
Right. You're going to end up making a shell of a relationship. And that's going to be something we're going to talk about too. Like getting into relationships without like seeing the red flags, or just falling into these relationships because like, why are we doing that? We're going to digress that later. But when it comes to like that do what makes you feel good. Because does that person's opinion, does that, you know, pay rent? Does that person's opinion pay rent?
Right, girl. If you ain't paying my rent, you ain't paying my bills. You don't, you know, if I got children, you ain't watching my children. You ain't helping me out with my housework. Why does it matter what you think about what's going on in my world?
Right.
It doesn't.
Right. It's just your way of that's someone's way of keeping you from being completely happy or complete happiness, because they see something that you're relishing in and you're enjoying. Right. And that's nothing that someone should take from you. Right. So we're gonna
and misery loves company. Misery loves company.
It does.
It really does. So if somebody's miserable, or let's just say they don't have what you have, they're gonna knock down what you have. So you just be comfortable and secure in who you're dating. What does it matter what that person looks like, what that person freaking, you know, does for a living, or how old that person is in comparison to you? It shouldn't matter. Do you guys connect? Do you guys love each other? Is everything that you're looking for? So why does it matter? Right.
Or even if you're, you know, experimenting, you know, in scene too. If it's something new to you and you're clicking with that person, experiment, like take it on, because there is a fine line. If we were done with this one, we were going to go into age play versus like a cougar hunter or a silver fox hunter. Like, what is the difference between it being a kink and just something that you enjoy? You enjoy a mature person. What is the difference between an age kink and just enjoying maturity?
Okay, so in like age play, and we'll talk on that in just a second, but age play is something that you would do within placing, or you could also do that just like within your lifestyle.
It's like an LTR or 24/7, like an LTR 24/7. Yeah.
But there's a whole nother sector. It's like the dark web of BDSM is age play. You know what I'm saying? So it's, you know, some people live this lifestyle 24/7, or it's something that they like to do. But as far as like cougar chasers, so let's go backwards, because I want to talk about like relationships, and like this is something that somebody does on a regular basis. This isn't a play scene. This is something that someone goes after on a regular basis. So somebody that goes after a cougar is a man that goes after a woman that's way older than them. And we're talking like 10 to 20 years older than them, or older. And it's an actual fetish. It's an actual kink. It's an actual, you know, something that they like. It's not like, oh, I'm just kind of sort of playing in this.
No, blah, blah, blah. It's not a one and done kind of like, oh, I want to.
That's their attraction. And a lot of men will date those women. You know what I'm saying? They'll be 20 something and date a 70-year-old. It's a very normal thing.
Like the for whatever reason, that kink could be digressed.
Right.
But I've seen it, like 22-year-olds just like, God, your mom's hot, like legit, like nah, like just mom,
that's my
just
baby.
Mom. I love moms, like just it, like and not my age moms, like 50 and up, like be excited about it, like and if you and like we like to have these conversations, so if it resonates in you, you can kind of sit there and think like, damn, is that a kink? And, you know, maybe it'll help you navigate your relationships better, navigate how you're approaching, you know, meeting new people because you're a little bit more informed. But
Right. And something else I wanted to touch on that, and just to kind of add to like the female side of it. Okay, so females, when they go after somebody that's older, I mean, there's not really a label for it. You're not a cougar chaser. You know, that's
I call it silver fox. I call it silver fox hunting.
Silver fox hunting. I like it. That's actually a really cute label. But there hasn't really been a label, so a lot of times society, what they label it as is sugaring. That's your sugar daddy, huh?
That's so annoying. Like I've honestly come across that, and I can't tell you, like, it's crazy how people want to put a label on your relationship because it makes you happy, or you have to reach for a label for what it is.
Right.
Like everyone gets off differently. Like everyone does get off.
And why can't it just be a fucking relationship? It's a goddamn relationship. Like what? It's just a relationship. Why is it gotta have a label?
Right. And then keep in mind as well, relationships don't need to be that deep. If y'all have a relationship to where you have an agreement, don't be mad because that person has better communication than you. Right. You could have the power to communicate with someone so you can get their needs met and vice versa. Right. So it's nothing wrong, and it doesn't need to be called something. You know what I'm saying? If I don't understand how sugaring became a thing, but chasing maturity, it's crazy. It's like a woman wants to feel secure, whether you've had it or not. Like I was blessed to have a great situation, you know, in my upbringing. So maybe it's a kink. I don't know, because you get a lot of kinks hereditarily. I look for a strong, dominant, secure man who's spiritual, who is, you know, just a dominant man who's like, I want to make you feel good because you are doing what you need to do. That's very much so how I was brought up. You get rewarded because you're doing
for that person to treat you, to spoil you, to take care of you, that's your love language. You know what I'm saying?
Give me guidance, give me wisdom. I like to be invested in because I do struggle, you know, not struggle, but you know, we all have things that we look to aspire to have, or we're attaining that. I want to enjoy my time with someone who encourages me, who doesn't mind investing in my bigger picture because they see the vision and they're not worried about monetarily taking. They're like, no, I need you to go do that. Like,
right. That is a beautiful thing. See, I can get with you on that one. So I was listening and I can hear what you want.
Yeah.
The thing that resonated with me is that person is going to be like, okay, what do you need? Okay. Oh, like, I don't even have to ask. Like if I'm hinting to you that, you know, hey, something's going on, I shouldn't have to ask. Like you should just be there and be like, all right, look.
And this is a pearl of wisdom. And this is just some free game from two women who take care of themselves and that are goddesses. When a woman is hinting at something, we take a backseat to everything.
Yep.
So if that is being hinted at or something, that's a woman not wanting you to spoil her or like trick off on it, whatever y'all want to call it. That's a woman's cry for help.
Yeah.
Because it's really hard for women to just vocalize things because we're doers. You know,
especially as if you have a dominant side. So Sasha's got two sides to her. So she's got this, and it's always conflicting. Okay, she's like, "Take care of me," and then she's like, "Nah, look here, watch this, like, nah, you know." So like, she's got two sides to her. She does. Y'all about to see the other. I'm telling you, she's going through training. You're about to see the other side. But like, for real, like, just
we gonna save it.
Yeah. You guys gonna have to join us on our Patreon because like we've got some gems for you, okay? And I don't want to release all of this on here. Can't be just giving out the tea for free. You know?
Y'all got a good dose of tea. I think that's we feel chalk up enough. Unless Miss Orora has anything else, I think we've gave you a lot of free game tonight, guys.
Well, and
we're not done.
Okay, so wait, real quick, because we did not touch on the age play within placing.
Okay, yeah.
I really do want to touch on this because
that's a deeper.
We get it. A lot of people get it confused. Okay.
Yeah.
So age play within a play scene is completely different from dating scenes. Okay.
Yeah.
So age play is where, and I'm just going to give you a brief rundown. If you want more information, you're going to have to go to Patreon. Okay.
Yes.
So here's the deal. So like with age play, it's somebody that commits to a role. It's basically role playing. So the person, be it male or female, then, you know, regresses and becomes either 5, 6, 7. Some people play in that teenage age group category, and whoever is the dom is playing mommy or daddy. So you know, DDL, there's a little thing. Daddy dom, little girl,
Right.
you know,
Right.
it's a thing. So but it's never done by underage people. Like it's not like it's like children with an adult.
It's not the P word. It's not, you know, not the P
it's
word.
not. No.
Yeah.
So I
And-
just wanted to make that real quick clear, because I did say I was going to loop back around to it.
Right.
But if you want details on how that looks or what happens in it,
Right.
I mean,
And
we're going to even be doing interviews. So
how to not get suckered into situations, how to see the red flags, because a lot of people don't know how to pinpoint that they're a kinkster. They just put people in these gaslighting situations, and then all of a sudden you're like, I just did that. And we don't want
fall
you guys
into these situations.
Yeah.
We don't want to fall into these situations, you know, even if you're playing a part, even as a dom. Let me just tell you that right now, because we talked about fin doming last night. Like, if you want to watch it, you gonna have to go to Patreon. But anyways, just even as a dom, you have to know your boundaries, your limits, so that you're not being gaslit, because you can get gaslit as a dom too. Somebody can come in as a sub, and like I've said before, a lot of times the sub has more power than the dom. They're the ones relinquishing,
and they could be looking for a minute to crack your they looking for a minute to crack your avatar, so they can like get in your head, because sometimes it becomes a head game, and if you get in too deep, you can get lost.
Yep, big time.
Literally, it's like you tapping into two different worlds. So
right. And that's part of why we're here, because I'm trying to get some people that are in this community already to play nice, first of all.
Right. You know, like, play nice, and then educate each other too.
Right. Play safely, not take advantage of people, that kind of thing. And for new people coming in, I'm trying to give you all the tools and tricks in case you ever want to get into these kinds of scenes. It's not scary, it's not bad, but then you have all the knowledge stepping into it, so that if you're stepping into an experienced scene or an experienced environment like a BDSM party, right? You go to one of these dungeons or something, you know what
protocol is, you know what the scene should look like, and you're not stepping into the world where you're shocked and you don't know what's going on. We're going to teach you terms. We're going to teach you, you know, maybe red flags that you see in yourself. Things are like, dang, dim toe knuckles. Maybe I am.
yes, the toe knuckles. And we're going to talk about a lot of fetishes too, because we've got a whole series lined up for you on Hot Girl Pop-Ups for Patreon. So please be staying tuned. Okay.
Yes.
You want to take us out, Sasha? I think we dropped a ton of tea tonight, but I'm telling you right now, like,
I had
so much more. I was holding back so much. So you guys,
I know we did good though. We did good. I really appreciate all the information that we gave out. If you guys have more questions or comments, please don't forget to comment, hit a thumbs up on this video if you guys enjoyed the content. Share if you felt like a friend could take some of the information and apply it. And, you know, like, subscribe, hit that bell, follow us on our socials. Don't forget, we got a giveaway going on. We got 5 prizes, and you can win a date with one of your favorite co-hosts.
Oh, okay. You're going to have to keep them going for a second. Let them know about our pop-ups tomorrow, and then we'll go live. I'm going to go grab the extra gift. Hold on.
So we have a surprise. You don't know when, but we're giving you guys a little bit more this week. You guys love when we give you guys more. So we are going to pop up. We don't know when, and you don't know when. You just got to stay tuned and have your notifications on, because we are going to give you a pre-Valentine's Day hot girl pop-up, and you don't know how we gonna come at you. So about this giveaway, y'all, we are super excited about our giveaway, and we got make sure you stay tuned. Y'all got to stay tuned. But we have amazing gifts in store for you guys. We have 5 prizes. You guys just have to like everyone's socials. You have to comment on our video.
I'm gonna cut you off. Go to the IG and follow the dang directions, okay? It's that simple. Read, follow, do what you're supposed to do. So, real quick, I showed this yesterday. I'm gonna show it again, okay?
Yeah.
So, do you have your prize with you? The card?
I do. It's right here.
Okay, so Sasha's gonna show her prize first.
So this is the 5th place. It's a little card game. Okay, yeah. It's truth or dare. And it's after dinner amusement. So truth or dare for couples, 50 questions and challenges. So this is something, you know, for people a little bit more vanilla, or, you know, maybe if you're extreme, something to scale it back a little bit, you know. So this is a fun little game that we have. That's our 5th place prize.
So our 4th place fourth place prize. let's get all them words out. That's a tongue twister. Is massage oil. Remember, I was telling you guys about
that. Yes.
Good shit. Okay.
Ooh, we got cupcakes galore.
Edible massage lotion. So we're talking about a massage oil. So they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 5 different flavors. So it's strawberry shortcake cupcake, devil food cupcake, angel food cupcake, red velvet cupcake, and lemon chiffon. Okay.
Ooh,
sweet
snacks.
And I've tried this stuff before. I personally went out today to get this for you guys. Okay, this shit is good. I would just take it out and I mean, it's good. So, and it warms up, and it's massage oil. Okay, so that's the fourth place prize. I mean, like, come on, guys, it's the fourth place prize. That's good. Okay,
that's a give. That's a give situation.
Okay, third place. I showed this yesterday, but I'm telling you right now, if you guys don't try for these dang prizes, I'm keeping them because
they're good ones.
Oh my gosh. Okay. And it's still wrapped in plastic because I'm not going to unwrap it for you guys. I will be putting a picture up of what's exactly in this box, but it is a 7-piece bondage restraint set. So it comes with rope, a whip, handcuffs, ankle cuffs, a ball gag, blindfold, and a collar.
Everything you need to explore.
Everything you need to start your kink fantasy.
Yes, and there's levels in there. There's levels to it all, honey.
Yeah. Okay, so then our third place prize. Ooh, you want to say it? Go ahead. I know you do.
So we have a $25 gift card to Hustlers of Hollywood. So you can find you some little, some things to spice up any day for you. Not just Valentine's Day, but any day, spice it up. So we got a $25 gift card for you guys to utilize for your own personal pleasure. So what's our next prize?
Okay, so the first place prize. You guys, this is huge, okay? We don't do this very often. People don't meet people from online. Okay, it's just not something that a lot of people sit and do, especially if they have shows. Like, they're too busy. But we're giving you guys time, okay? So first place prize is you get to pick one host of your choice to have an hour-long virtual date with. And we're not just talking like, okay, we're just going to sit on this Zoom and just stand here and sit and, well, how you doing? Well, how you doing? No, I'm saying if you win a date with me, if you win a date with Sasha, you win a date with Kane, you win a date with Remy, we're talking, y'all going to share wine, conversation, light it up. You know what I'm saying? Ask questions, exchange information. It's your chance to really get to know a host.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know anywhere else that you can do that.
Right. And it's not a situation like it's a Patreon or anything like that. Where we're giving you guys this because we really want to connect with you guys, and you guys we want to see how amazing you guys are because we love you guys. So we figured that would be an amazing treat for you guys. So,
and who knows, if you win that date, who knows, you could be somebody that's in this world and is a sub or whatever. And you're like, okay, I just want to get interviewed. Like, I just want to be like, we'll consider you for that. You know what I'm saying? If you're cool and you're laid back and you've done everything you're supposed to do, follow the directions, follow the damn directions.
we're here. We want to level you guys up in your experience, level you guys up in your knowledge, and we're trying to give y'all the tools in more ways than one. That's why we're giving you guys giveaways and all this kind of
the last thing I'm going to say is that, like, Valentine's Day for some people can be very lonely. Valentine's Day for some people can be something that they absolutely hate. So we're trying to do a giveaway so that you guys don't have such a bad Valentine's Day.
Right. And you know what? I'd be even willing, we could chat before so it could be your ideal kind of situation or whatever within means. So we'll chat it up and whatever you want to do. If you want somebody to pop, but let's forget Valentine's. Okay, sure.
Okay, we're going to hate Valentine's Day for an hour with you.
Yep. Whatever you want to do, boo. So it's going to be a tailored date. So it can be a really good experience for you and something new maybe for us. So, let our worlds collide. And we just really want to say thank you. And this is, little thanks. And we appreciate your guys' support. So you better like, subscribe, and tell a friend. And stay
hit that bell. And follow our social media.
Yes. And stay tuned for more tasty tidbits and pieces of helpful information. So from here, the girl crew here at SafeWord, we're out.